There are 36 people at the barbecue of two parties. Families, there are 25 people with the surname Tan, 11 people with the surname Lim. Of the 25 people named Tan, 4 are single men, 5 are single women, and there are 8 married couples. Of the 11 people named Lim, 2 are single men, 3 are single women, and there are 3 married couples. So, wow. Then after that, we choose 2 people at random from the party. So this kind of question, right, okay, based on experience, you see, if we want to list out the information in a comprehensive manner, the best is we can use a Venn diagram, we can use a table of outcomes, okay? So here, what we do is we use a table of outcomes, okay? So let's say we are playing the game of surname, we're choosing people by surname. So let's say the surname can be equals to Tan or Lim, right? Okay, so can be equals to Tan or Lim, right? Then of the surname, right, of the type of people that we have, right? So there are 2 dimensional, can be single man, so can be single man, right? Can be single woman, right? Can be also a married couple, right? Can be also a couple. So let me just use the word couple. Couple means married, okay? So out of the couple, the people that we are choosing, those surname Tan, right, that 4 are single men, 8 are single women, and there are 8 married couples. So total got 8 times 2, 16 now. 11 people named Lim, total I have 16 now, okay. Total I have 25 people surname Tan, okay. Out of the people named surname Lin, 2 are single men, 3 are single women. Then there are 3 married couples, so total 6. Okay, so total we have 11 people, right? Then you can see the total will add up to 36. Here the total here, this will be 6. So we have 6 single men total. We have 11 single women. We have 22 married people. Okay, so with that, we can have a table of outcomes ready. Alright, so this will help us. You say it will help us later on how to, when we want to find answers, we want to find probabilities. Okay, so the first one, I want to find the probability that they both have the surname Tan. Right, they both have the surname Tan. One way could be that, I think about choosing one guy and then choosing. So the probability of choosing the first person to be surname Tan, you can see from here. Right, I can think about it as first maybe 25 out of 36. And the second way of me choosing another guy of surname Tan, since I already chosen one, it will be like 24 out of 35, correct? Right, so this could be one way. So my answer will just come out to be 10 over 21. So this is the probability that both are surname Tan, right? Same as me, surname Tan. Or I can also use P&C to help me to do. So P&C will just be, or I can say that, that means out of the surname Tan, I have 25 people who surname Tan. How many ways can I choose the 2 people? So I just choose 2 people, and the denominator will be how many ways can I choose 2 people in total. So it's 36 people, I choose 2. But because this is like the number of ways I both 2 Tans, right? And then it's like total number of ways, right? Correct? So this will also give me 10 over 21. So let's think about choosing, using P&C to help us. And this is for part 1. Okay? And part 2. Find the probability that they are married to each other. Find the probability that they are married to each other. So if we look at the whole party, right? There are actually a total of how many couples? Total of how many couples? We have like 22 people, right? Out of 22 people, I mean, we are looking at actually 11 couples. We are looking at 11 couples, right? So if the total here, right, there are 11 couples, that means the probability of me, or the number of ways which I can choose a couple, is like 11 choose 1, right? So let me rewrite this again. The probability that both married to each other that both are married to each other can be first 11 choose 1. Out of 11 couples, I choose 1 over the total number of ways, which is 36. I choose 2. So why is it the top choose? Because remember, we're choosing a couple. Once we choose, we are choosing the 2 of them together, right? So the answer will be 11 over 630. Of course, if you don't like this, you think about the other way, it's also the same. I can also say like maybe out of the 22, I have a total of maybe 22 people who are married, right? So out of these 22 out of 36, I'm choosing the first married guy. The second guy, I must choose his wife or her husband. So there can only be one possibility. There's only one husband or one wife, so 1 out of 35. So this one also give me 11 out of 3630. Right? Both are the same. Right? So both will give you the same answer. Then this will be part 2. Part 3, I find the probability that they both have the surname Tan, given that they are married to each other. So here is a conditional probability. So probability that both Tan, given that they are married to each other. So this is, if you think about it, we just use a conditional probability formula. It's the same as saying that I want both to be Tan, combined with the fact that they are both married to each other. So how many ways you can think about the probability of them being married to each other? Alright, and if we look at this probability carefully, you can see that this is nothing but the answer from part 2. Alright, so what's the answer from part 1? Answer part 1 is that both have surname Tan and they are married to each other. Is actually, we observe both are Tan and they're married to each other. Right? There are a total of 8 couples, right? So 8 couples whose surname are Tan. If I want to choose 8 couples whose surname are Tan, this is just 8 choose 1. Right? So I'm choosing both Tan, both Tan and married to each other is like 8 choose 1, because 8 couples with surname Tan and I choose 1 couple. And denominator, I'm going to choose the number of ways which they are. Okay, I'm not saying number of women. I should be using. I should say number of ways. Here I should say number of ways. Okay, and number of ways for them to be married to each other is, quickly, I can say that it's the same as me choosing the number of ways to choose a married couple, which is 11 choose 1. The total 11 couples, I choose 1, and the answer will just be 8 over 11. Okay, so that's for part 3. Okay, not easy, but you gotta think carefully. Part 4, I want to find the probability that there are men and a woman with the same surname. So if I choose, it may not be a married couple, right? So it could be a single man and a single woman. So the thing is, if I look carefully, right, there are men and a woman with the same surname. So here, if I go back to this table, right, first of all, if I want to choose, maybe I just look at the Tan side. I look at the Tan side. I have how many men? So you see, over here I have 4 single men. Over here, 8 people. So this 16 couples, I have 8 men as well. So total, right, the number of men in the Tan family, there are 8, right? So there are 8. So, sorry, no, 8. 4 plus 8, there are 4. Here got 8, correct? So because here you see you have 8 men, 8 women. So the number of men in the Tan family got 12. Out of the 12, right, I choose 1, correct? After that, I must choose another woman, also surname Tan. How many women I have? You can see I got 8, another 8, I got 16. I got 16 women. Am I right? Oh, sorry. There are only 5. Sorry, not 8. There are only 5. Okay, there are only 5. Okay, so many women for. Okay, so total number of women in Tan, total number of women with surname Tan is 5 plus 8. So total 13. 13 choose 1. Right, so this is for Tan side. How about the Lim side? Lim side, you can see got 6 couples. So got 6 men, 6 women. 6 men, 6 women, 3 men, 3 women. 3 men, 3 women. Okay, and so I see how many single men with surname Lim. Okay, sorry, how many men with surname Lim? Total, I have 5 people, 5 men. Okay, 3 married, 2 single with surname Lim. How many women with surname Lim? I have a total of 6. Right. So you can see on the numerator here, this is the number of ways to choosing a man from Tan, woman from Tan, plus a man from Lim and a woman from Lim. And the denominator will just be 36 choose 2, the total number of ways are 4. So my answer here finally will work out to be 31 over 105. Now it's quite troublesome, but you really need to think carefully. Okay, a man and woman with the same surname doesn't mean they are married. Can be single, can be one single, one married, can be both single, can be both married. Okay, that's for part 4. Part 5. Find the probability that they are married to each other, given that they are a man and woman with the same surname. So find the probability they are married to each other, right? Given that they have the same surname, right? Given that they are man and woman with same surname. So this is gonna be quite a pain, right? So first one, this is the same as the probability of married to each other, intersecting with the fact that they are a man and woman with same surname, right? What does it mean? It means that we are really just choosing a couple, right? And what's the denominator? Denominator is the same as finding the probability of a man and woman with same surname. Alright, so instead of finding probability, we can think about finding a number of ways that they are married to each other, and the denominator, we can say the number of ways. So what's the number? Let's look at the numerator. Number of ways they are married to each other and they are married with women with the same surname. That means basically we're just choosing one couple. Right now, we're just choosing one couple. So it's actually just 11 couples. I choose one. Right? Then the second part, they are a man and a woman with the same surname. So isn't that just the answer for part 4? Right, the short answer for part 4, remember, is out of the Tan family, 12 men, choose 1. 13 women, choose 1. Out of the Lim family, 5 men, choose 1. 6 women, choose 1. And your answer comes out to be 11 over 186. Okay? And that's all for question 6.